Hello, welcome everyone. This is gonna be my first video on Rise of Kingdoms. I'm gonna go through my account, its current state, and I'm gonna give tips for new returning players because that's literally what I am. I came back to play, as you can see from here, like what would it be? 7 or 8 days ago. Bear in mind, February had only 28 days. And yeah, so I want to make this as a type of guide for you to think, okay, so here's the thing. Usually, I think returning players are not like, I'm gonna watch a video on YouTube or like a guide for returning players and then I will return, depending on that. Are more like, okay, I'm gonna download Rock and I'm gonna see how my account is. Because that's what happened to me. I was like one day bored, I was like, okay, I don't know what to do, what to play. And I remember Rise of Kingdoms, and it said, "Okay, let's see if I got zeroed." Bear in mind, I literally played like 4 years ago and been away for 2 years. Okay, so like the odds I got zero were quite high. But yeah, anyways, first I'm gonna go through my account so you can see its current state because that's gonna define later on my like the suggestions I'm gonna give to any returning player depending on the situation. I hope you don't mind that meanwhile I'm doing some AoE bar farming because yeah, this is one of the most important things you need to know if you return to to Rise of Kingdoms. Is my kingdom in a KVK? Because in my case it is. And what's the different variants that you might face? First of all, in my case it's just 8 days left or 7 days left of KVK. And in this case my kingdom won, so my zone 1 is pretty much secured, so I don't have to worry about that. Imagine you're a returning player, you say, oh, my kingdom is on a KVK, you jump in and your zone 1 is invaded. The odds that you're gonna get 0 increases than in my case. So what I recommend is, if you're watching this and you're planning on returning to the game, go open an alt account on your kingdom and check the status of the kingdom. Is there civil wars? Is there KVK? How's the KVK going? What's the situation? So you can kind of have an overall idea of the situation that you're gonna face whenever you join back on the game. After that, your next step is the events that you're gonna face whenever you get into the game. First, you're gonna have commander swaps. This is a super important event for any returning player, because then I'm gonna point, well, you will see further down the line. I use my 2 exchanges on Liu She and Arthur Pendragon. Most OP commanders, to be honest, so that's the main reason I picked them. It doesn't get any harder than that. Yes, I could have gone, for example, for Arthur and Yuho, or sorry, not Yu-Gi-Oh. What's the name of this one? Huo Kubing, and get a full meta Cavalry March. But having Nevsky already expertise from before, I can just do Despair, and then I can use Liu Che with my Alex 5534, and in any case I get into some other KVK with a big fight, and Liu Che Alex is still as good as it is right now. I just finish expertise in Alex. So I made my decisions based on that. That's the most important event you're gonna face. It's good because it allows any returning player to have at least 1 or 2 meta marches. Because, bear in mind, look at my commanders: Shen Yu, Chandra, Khan, this. Yeah, this is mainly cavalry account. Okay, Tila, Salient 5551, William 5551. They are outdated commanders. Right now, if I'm facing a strong kingdom, probably I'm just going 2 marches on the field, nothing else. Because bringing any of these outdated cavalry marches most likely will only result in my hospital feeling faster. So this is an issue you're gonna have as a returning player. Your account is not up to date, okay? So you gotta play around that. If you were used to play with 5 marchers or 6, now you might need to reduce it to 2 or 3 depending on your gear, your armaments, when you quit, your commanders, etc. That's everything you're gonna have to analyze for yourself and your account. In my case, the most likelihood is 2 marches against the strong kingdom, up to 4 probably, versus a smaller kingdom with less whales on the enemy side. So that's the first event, and then you get this. A new journey, honestly, I'm gonna go through this first. This event, they give you a gold key, 200 gems, and whatever. If you start on a new server, when would I recommend doing this? If you've been away as much as I've been, like 2 years, and you have no T5 unlocked, I'd probably recommend going to a new server and just starting fresh. Like, you're not gonna be able to do anything in Season of Conquest. That's sadly the truth. You have no T5, that still means you need to invest on your own account, okay? You're gonna have to go with Crystal Tech too, which, like, good luck balancing spending on both, if you spend at all, okay? Then you need to use research speed for your tech, and then you need to research speed for these buffs, so you get more crystals per hour, etc, etc. So it already gets way harder to make a comeback as a non-T5 player. If you're a T5 player, I'd probably say stick with your account, because you just need to get up to date with commanders, and you're getting 2 expertise for free, gear and armaments. And armaments, to be honest, are an RNG. So here comes the other point. Gear is an issue that every returning player will have, and I think Lilith needs to address gear. The main reason is because I quit shortly after Gear was released. Gear was one of the parts I quit, to be honest, apart from Crystal Tech. The main issue is I crafted this legendary set and literally got 0 procs on my on a single piece, so that pissed me off a lot. So yeah, I came back and I literally had just 4 more sets of epic stuff. This I crafted now, and look, my first crit, so at least I got something for coming back. But yeah, I literally dismantled every single epic piece of gear. I don't think I can go with epic gear. Like, if I had that gear 2 years ago, like this set and those accessories and 4 full epic sets, people who have been playing those 2 years, they are full legendary sets with Awakening and all that stuff that's new. So yeah, I rather go with 2 marches full legendary set and just crush it with those 2 than just send 5 marches 4 with epic sets and get absolutely obliterated on the open field. Lilith gives nothing for gear, like no incentive in any of the events, so I think that's a miscalculation by their part. I think they should maybe look. I just thought about this right now. If you're a returning player, for the duration of this event, you get, for example, 25% increase speed on this building for the material production, for example. So you're not giving that player a massive boost instantly, but you're rewarding his continuation to really re-engage back on the game. See, super cool idea. You get more materials. It's not a crazy amount, but it helps you catch up as a catch-up mechanic towards the current players. I think they should introduce that. So, first event, this one, super good. Okay, you're getting these tokens. You can get 25 a day for barbarians, 20 a day for gathering on your city, 15 for gathering on the map, 25 for the courier station purchases, and 30 for unit training. That's the main reason I'm training tier 2, so I don't need to speed up daily troops. So basically this system is, you have here, these things cost those tokens, you have gold heads here that you can be purchasing every single day. You don't need to unlock everything at once, so I made the math. You can get all, because here you have a returning gift. It's not a gift when you pay, so nice name for it, but as you can see, they give you these tokens. I made the calculations. If you get all the coins every single day, you can get every single thing here, including these sculptures, for free. You don't need to pay, okay? But you can miss few days, few of the tokens, but not much. So you really need to be active and grinding those tasks daily. Then you just go through, you get commanders, you get heads, okay, whatever. You here can unlock or get 10 heads of any commander. Here you get 10 legendaries, super good. In total, in theory, they say it's 100 heads, okay? So you get 34 in commander, and then you get 70 free legendary heads. Then we have this event, to be honest, it's lackluster at the bare minimum. So it says try out the last test, not the last test, commanders, in plural, not commander, for 60 days, which, to be honest, is just one commander, and it's not even an expertise commander that they are giving you. It's a 5511, which to be honest, like, come on, Lilith, you could give us a full commander. Like, it's gonna be gone in 60 days, and it's not even that big of a issue. I selected Philip, and as you can see, yes, he comes full star, full XP 60, but skills are just 5511. Which, I don't know, I think they could give you that extra considering you're already fairly behind. King's Return, to be honest, nothing really worth here, just few things, whatever. And you can get a commander, I recommend. If you're spending, you select whatever you don't have and you buy the bundle for the heads. Team migration, this is super interesting. So, if you want to migrate out of the kingdom that you left, you can go here, you can create your own group, even if you're alone with a target kingdom, and it costs you like around 20 to 30% less passports. They should be paying like 85 or something like that. It's not, well, a little bit more, I guess, then. Like, close to 50% less passports. It lasts only for this duration. I'm not gonna subtly be able to use it, because even though the discount is nice, depending on how you left your account, you literally only have 10 passports. That's not even close to enough. And like, the least thing I wanna do is literally come here and be forced to buy a bundle that's literally one of the worst values to get passports. Like, I'm sorry, I really think they should give you, like, not even gift you, just let me do one migration for free. Like, imagine the reason you quit Rock is because the kingdom you were in. I get it, maybe people use this to exploit the system, so basically you play in whatever kingdom, you don't like it, you just bubble for like a month, and you get a free migration. Make it like it's 1 year of inactivity, okay? Not something, like if you lose 1 year of an inactivity, you're better off just grinding the passports. Because your account will fall just that much behind, okay? So those are the events. You don't need to buy the bundle to get the full value of this, which is pretty nice from Lilith. This is an overview to give you some information, but that's pretty much it, okay? That's pretty much it. So yeah, this is pretty much it for a returning player. We've gone through first step. I recommend go look how your kingdom is with an alt account. Second step, if you're, for example, on a KVK like me, try to maximize rewards that you can get. I was able to, through Crystal Technology, empty the legendary materials and the discounted gold heads, and wondering, I'm probably gonna save these for the next KVK to get either a city skin or one of the accessories. Another important thing, you're gonna be behind on gear, mostly, okay? Currently in VIP 16, that's where I left it, like 2 years ago. I get 3 legendary sculptures a day, okay? When I came back, I said, okay, fuck it, I'm gonna buy the Writers of History to get 10 hull heads. Then I thought myself, for me it's not really that worth. Why? My commanders, I can still play with it. The issue is, for example, right now, I need a wall legendary set. I need to fill this with legendary. Epic is not making the cut. Only probably the weapon I'm gonna keep, even though it's blue, because it's 10%, 10.5% HP, until I replace it with another thing, okay? But gear you really need. So honestly, I don't think you should spend on Writer of History. If you're gonna spend after coming back, and make sure you wanna still play long term, you just buy things for materials, you recover your gear. That should be your top priority. That's another reason I'm happy that I'm on the KVK, because I can AoE farm materials, okay? You send my commander, for the price of 1 I get 3, and if you check the reports of the KVK barbarians, they give you materials, which this is indeed a nice boost to recover my account. So yeah, pretty much that's it. We went through what you're gonna see, what you're gonna face whenever you get it, the events that Lilith give you. I'm sorry that I cannot show you the exchange commander event, but I didn't even know if I will still play Rise of Kingdoms at this point, so yeah, sorry about that. But it's pretty straightforward, and you have several more videos on YouTube. So yeah, try to grind this out. Like, it's a good boost to your account. No need to buy the bundle unless you miss some of the quest. Use team immigration if you can, because it's gonna save you a lot of passports. And pretty much that's it. Just welcome back to the game and enjoy it.